Hey, what is up guys, Phoenix here, and today we're starting part 1 of our Squirtle pixel art tutorial. So I know you Squirtle fans and you Pokemon lovers out there are going to love this one. And we'll start Bulbasaur right after as our next Pokemon, or hopefully our next Pokemon will be one of our next ones definitely. So let's get right into it. We're going to be using black wool and dirt for today because we're building the frame. So this is part 1, and if you've seen the time lapse you know how it's going to look. So we can get started. First we're going to pick a point on the ground, and from that point make sure there's 20 spaces to the left of free space and about 100 to the right, because this one is big. I don't want you to run out. And remember, my pixel arts are usually about 100 to 150 high, so make sure you just have a lot of room. If you're on the pocket edition, make sure to put it flat as well. And let's continue so we can start this. From this one you have on the floor, we're going to put one to the left and one to the right, so just 3 flat like this. We're then going to go to the, let me start flying, the top left of this block right here. We're going to put a placement block right here, and we're going to go up and to the left 2 flat. So 1, 2. We're then going to do that again, so go to the top left, put another placement block, and go up and to the left 2 flat. So what we're going to do is start off by building the tail, and this is just going to get the curvature going for the tail. And you'll see how it looks once we get around, and the body should be somewhere over here, and hopefully we can get to some of that today. What we're next going to do is go up and to the left 4 single pieces of black wool. So placement block, black, placement block, 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. We're then going to go up and to the left. So put your placement block, 2 flat pieces of black wool. Up and to the left again, 4 singles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, and usually I go back and just delete all this dirt because it's in the way and I do not like it. But today we're going to leave it. We're just going to leave it, and I'll get rid of it after the tutorial part, or you guys can get rid of it on your own time. I'll just continue. So after that 4, we're going to go up and to the left, 6 flat pieces of black wool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And on that 6, we're going to mark the last block, and we're going to mark the second and third one. So it looks like this. So on the second and third block, we're going to put 1 black wool above it, and then you can get rid of the placements. And on the last block, we're going to go down and to the left from it, so put 1 placement block below it, 7 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this 7 right here is continuing the tail, but we have some detail that we want to cover, or we might want to cover right now, with this 2 flat, so we're going to start it off. So with this 2 flat, we're going to go up and to the right, 2 flat 2 more times, so just follow it along. 1, 2, that's 1, 1, 2, that's 2. We're then going to go up and to the right, 4 singles, and that should be good enough of a marker for us to remember to come back later. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And I want to do the whole tail before I come back and do this, so we're just going to go back to our 7 flat, and remember that's there. So from our 7 flat, we're going to go up and to the left, 3 flat, 2 times in a row. 1, 2, 3, placement block, 1, 2, 3. Let's just go back and delete these. I'm not going to delete them all, but that one, I just felt like it. Now going to the left of the 3 flat we have right here, the second one, not the first one. So we're going to go to the left right here, put a placement block so that we can go up and to the left, 3 single pieces of black wool. 1, 2, 3. We're then going to go up and to the left, 2 flat, like so. And the left block and the 2 flat is going to get 1 above it. From there, we're going to go up and to the left, 1 single again, and it should be transitioning over into verticals. So after that, we're going to go up and to the left, 2 vertical now, 3 times in a row. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So that's 3 times in a row. Let's zoom out and look at it. Yep, 3 sets of 2 vertical. We're then going to go up and to the left, 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. Up and to the left, 5 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so far your tail should look like this. If you see it, the curve is coming in now. So the 5 is a pretty far out spot. And from the 5, we're going to reach the farthest point in the tail by going up and to the left, 7 vertical. So go back to the 5, put your placement block on top of it. We're going to go up and to the left, 7 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. from that 7, we're going to go up and to the right now. 5 vertical again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up and to the right. 1 single. Whoops, nope. Sorry about that. Wrong spot. We have the 5 vertical right here. Go to the top of it. And we'll put a placement block on top of it. And go up and to the right. 3 vertical. So 1, 2, 3. And now here's where the single I just said comes in. From the top here, we're going to up and to the right. 1 single. Up and to the right again. 2 vertical. 2 times in a row. 1, 2. 1, 2. And they only touch at diagonals. Remember that. They do not touch at the sides or anything like that unless I say otherwise. Now from these 2 verticals, we're going to up and to the right. 1 single. Up and to the right. 2 vertical. 1, 2. And from the top block in that 2 vertical, we're going to put 1 to the right. 1 going up. 1 to the right again. 1 going up. And finally 1 to the right. So it looks like this. So if we were using the R shape, it would look like 1 R, 2 R's, 3 R's stuck together at the sides. And now let's start leveling this thing out. We're going to go up and to the right from here, 1 single. Up and to the right, 2 flat, 3 times in a row. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And now it's almost at the roof of the tail, so we're going to go up and to the right 3 flat, and then we're going to hit our big number, so 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to go up and to the right 11 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So being the highest point in the tail, we can now come down from there. So we're going to go down and to the right 4 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down and to the right again, 3 flat, then 2 flat, so we're following a 4, 3, 2 structure. 1, 2, 3. Then after the 3 comes the 2. 1, 2. So your 4, 3, 2 structure should look like this. And guess what comes after 2? The 1 single. So we're going to put 1 single going down and to the right like this. So now it's 4, 3, 2, 1. Then we're going to go back to 2 flat. 1, 2. Down to the right, 5 single pieces of black wool, and here's where it starts getting tricky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After that 5, what we're going to do is start going like a little bit of verticals going on so that we can meet up properly with where we're supposed to. So we're going to go down and to the right, 2 vertical. 1, 2. Down to the right, 1 single. Down to the right, 2 vertical again. So now as a recap, we have 5 singles, 2 vertical, 1 single, 2 vertical. Then we're going to go 1, 2, 3 with vertical. So we're going down and to the right, 1 single block. Then down to the right, 2 vertical blocks. Then down to the right finally, 3 vertical blocks. 1, 2, 3. So the tail's looking pretty well if you can look at the right hand camera screen real quick. And what I'm going to do to finish the tail now is let me just adjust my cameraman. So we have 1, 2, 3. We're going to do it again. We're going to go down to the right, 1, 2, 3 vertical. And this should be where his shell meets his tail. So down to the right, 1, 2, 3. So it looks like this. You see 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now from that 3 we just placed, we're going to go down and to the right, 1 single. Down and to the right, 2 vertical. 1, 2. And from the top block and the 2 vertical, we're going to go up and to the right, 2 vertical again. Now what I want to do is, before I continue, we're going to connect this little part of the shell to the bottom of the tail where we and start the other end, because he does have like a leg thing sticking out. So the way we're going to do that is go back to this little structure right here, this weird T-shaped thing, and on the left where we have this 1 single block, we're going to down below it 5 black wool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From there, we're going to go down into the left, 2 vertical. Down into the right. Actually, do we need down to the right? Let's put it on the bottom block right here. Go to the right of it. 6 flat pieces of black wool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we're going to mark every block from the third one going to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 get marked. First, this block, we're going to put 1 black wool below it. Then this black block, we're going to put 3 going below it. 1, 2, 3. Then for this one, we're going to go down 4, is it? No. 5 singles. Let's go 5 singles. Since this one's 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then for the 6th row right here, what we're going to do is go down, let's see, actually I think we can leave it. Can we leave it? Yeah, we're going to leave it alone. Kind of confused on if it looks good or not. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, move everything over 1. So this 1 single block should be below the 4th one. So let's fix that. And I'll just go over it again with you because I'm kind of sleepy, so that's why I'm messing up. So count over 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's where you're gonna start the 1 below it. Then after that, you're gonna go down 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. Then after that, we're going to get down again, 5 vertical, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this final block by itself is going to be left blank. Instead, we're going to go on top of it and put 5 pieces of black wool going straight up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now from that 5, we're going to go to the top block, go down 1 below. And we're going to put 1 black wool to the left. So if you zoom out, it looks pretty good on the right hand camera screen, but we still have a lot of work to do. So we're going to go to the bottom of the 6 we placed right here. And on this strip, the longest 5 strip, we're going to go down to the right, 7 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. After that, we're going to go to the bottom of 7. We're going to go down into the right, 3 vertical. But then we're going to go down to another 3 verticals. That's 2 times in a row. 1, 2, 3. Then following up that second 3, we're going to start shaping out some of the shells. So we're going down into the left, 1 single. Down to the left again, 4 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we're going to curve inward. So going from this 4 vertical, we're going to the bottom right here and go down into the right. 2 single pieces of black wool. So 1, 2. Then from the second piece of black wool that we just placed, we're going down into the right, 2 vertical. Then down to the left, 2 single, which should touch the ground, and if it did, that means we're correct. There we go. Now going back to this 2 vertical right here, we're going to use that to build the other arch of his leg. So we're going to go up and to the right, 7 pieces of black wool. Let me count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. So up and to the right, 7 singles. So there's 1, 2, 3. So we have 3 so far. 4, 5, 6, 7. From those 7 singles, we're going to go up and to the right, 6 flat pieces of black wool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it should be like this. And on that 6 flat, we're going to pick the 4th block from the left or the 3rd one from the right. So 1, 2, 3. And we're going to go up and to the right from it, 5 single pieces of black wool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to raise it with verticals by going up and to the right, 2 vertical, 3 times in a row. So 1, 2, 1, 2, and finally 1, 2. Now from here, we're going to up and to the right, 9 vertical pieces of black wool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we're going to use this to curve back towards what we already had built. So on top of this 9 strip, we're going to put 1 on top, 1 to the left, and 1 to the right. Now from this T shape we've just built, we're going to go down and to the left, 3 flat, 1, 2, 3, down and to the left, 2 vertical, and you should have this 3, 3, 2 vertical, like that. But we're not gonna stop there. We're gonna go down and to the left, 1 single, down and to the left again, 2 flat, and the left block and the 2 flat we just placed is gonna get 3 going right below it. 1, 2, 3. And now let's see if we can reach down there. Hopefully we can. From this 3 vertical, we're gonna go down and to the left, 2 vertical, 2 times in a row. So there's 1, and there's 2. Now from these 2 verticals right here, we're going to go down and to the left, 6 single pieces of black wool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. After those singles now, we're going to finish this part up by going down and to the left, 2 flat, 1, 2, and then touching the center block right here, we're going to go down and to the left, 1 single. Perfect. So now what I want to do is do a little bit of the leg stuff, and we're going to do the full body and stuff next time, but we're going to try and cover a lot more right now just to get a lot of the frame started. So where you see this 7 flat, or was it 6, wherever this is right here on the leg, I'm going to mark it for you to see on the second camera screen. We're going to go down and to the right from there, 2 flat 3 times in a row. So 1, 2, 1, 2, and finally 1, 2. So it looks like this. Then from there, we're going to go down and to the right, 8 single pieces of black wool, and it should touch the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect, and let's get rid of the dirt blocks now. Now after that, what we're going to do is set up a little bit of stuff for later. So where we have these 2 flats right here, go to the 3rd one. And we're going to go up and to the right from there, 3 flat. Up and to the right, 2 flat. Then we're going to repeat that 3 flat, 2 flat again. So just go up and to the right, the same combo. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. And let me just zoom out so you can see it. So there we have 3, 2, 3, 2. And that's just for us to use later when we're continuing. Another thing I want to do is finish up that swirl in the tail that I promised, because now that we have the tail done, we can actually finish that detail. So fly all the way over here where we have this tail detail going on here. There's 4 singles, and we're going to go up and to the right from there, 2 vertical, 2 times in a row. 1, 2, so that's 1 placement block. 1, 2. We're then going to go up and to the right, 3 vertical from there. Up and to the right, 7 vertical now, so this is a big point in the swirl. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then from the top of that 7 vertical, we're going to up and to the left, 2 vertical. Then up and to the left, 2 vertical again. 1, 2. From there, we're going to transition over into flat block, so we're going to up and to the left, 1 single. Then up and to the left, 2 flat, 2 times in a row. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Then after those 2 flats, we hit the highest point in the swirl because we're going to go up into the up into the left, 7 flat. Sorry about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the final block into 7, we're going to use that to keep spiraling down. So we're going to go down into the left from it, 1 single. Down to the left, 2 flat. Down to the left, 2 vertical. And then for the final touch on the swirl, we're going to go down into the left, 8 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. So let me move the right hand camera screen over because we're not going to be using the tail for a while. and instead we're going to be marking up a little bit more of the body. So I'm going to start some more body stuff for you guys, so that way we have some points to start on next time. And we're almost going to wrap it up here. I did promise longer tutorial parts, but I'm really tired today, so hopefully today I'm going to catch some sleep early, and I'll be able to do some awesome PC stuff for you guys tomorrow or Friday. So yeah, let's continue this little part right here. We're going to go right here on the pixel art. Let me mark it for you, where we have this 2 vertical waiting for us. And from that 2 vertical, we're going to go up and to the right, 2 vertical again. Oops, I accidentally knocked the block off. It's 2 vertical again. So we have this. Then up and to the right, 1 single. Up and to the right, 2 vertical. And from that 2 vertical, we're going to do 2 things. First, we're going to go up and to the right, 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. And you see from the 2 vertical, we just created this 3 right here. The first block into 3 is going to get 1 to the right of it. So it should look like that. And from that that right block is going to be used to build some of the spines of the shell, so we're going to ignore that for now. But from the 3 vertical, we're going to go to the top of it and continue from there. We're going to go up and to the right, 3 vertical again. 1, 2, 3. Up and to the right, 2 vertical, 2 times in a row. 1, 2. 1, 2. And finally, we're going to go up and to the right, 3 vertical, 2 vertical, then 1 vertical. And that's where we're going to stop for today. So 1, 2, 3, placement block, 1, 2, placement block, 1. So we have the 3, then 2, then 1 vertical. Let me zoom out so I can show you guys. It looks like this. And before the 3, 2, 1, we have 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 2, 2. So if you need to just slow down right here, just make sure you have all that down. And that's a good point to stop for today. So next time, we're hopefully going to finish up the entire frame, and then we'll work on the details in a 3rd part, or hopefully we'll finish up the entire thing in 1 more part. I don't really know. I just want to get this out there for you guys so you guys have a thing to start on. And I know you guys are grateful for the plush trap. I'm going to be sure to film that one too. So thank you guys for tuning in. As always, be sure to hit that like button or subscribe if you're new to the channel. This is Phoenix, and as always, I'll see you guys later. Bye.